Hello and welcome to another Dead by Daylight tier list. Considering my last tier list is about a year old now, and DBD has gone through a variety of changes since then, I felt it was the perfect time to update the list and rank the recently released killers. So let's go. Things being taken into consideration in this list: powers and traversal. Things not being taken into consideration: perks and add-ons. Just those factors alone can greatly change a killer's strengths. Also maps. Even the strongest killer can suffer greatly regarding what map they play on. Another thing to consider is that this is entirely my opinion and yours is bound to be different to mine, and that's okay. This is just what I consider strong or weak. Let's begin. Starting with just bad. We have killers with very weak powers, having to place traps or sacrifice a chase to reload, like the Trickster, for example. Just bad design all around. Next is weak killers, slow mobility and powers that aren't as strong unless a good add-on is equipped. Aside from that, you just mainly rely on your basic attack. Okay, killers are killers with good map mobility and decent powers. They can't exact finish a trial in record-breaking time, but are able to either move quick enough to assure a gen doesn't pop, or their power can also down survivors fast enough if timed correctly. Good killers. These are killers with not only fast mobility but also strong powers that can easily slow or down survivors if they are careless with how they loop a tile. And lastly, we have the strong tier, killers that can finish a trial quickly if played well. No matter how many nerfs we do, Nurse is still decently OP. Same goes for Blight, especially with his add-ons, but we're not considering those. Now ranking the newest set of killers. Knight power-wise is pretty good for chase, especially if used correctly. You can easily corner survivors and force them to either get hit or accept going down by either you or your summoning. Then there's Skull Merchant. The Singularity is decently fun. Quite a complex power, but still fun to use. Against a good team of survivors constantly using EMPs, though, he is weak. And lastly, we have the most recent addition, the Xenomorph. Having good traversal using the tunnel system and a tail that can hit through pallets and windows, she is simply fun to use. Yes, the flame turrets do slow her down and take her out of the tail ability, but even considering that she is still a decent killer and goes, for now anyways, on the good killer tier. And as a bonus, if you ever wondered what my take is on what killers I find fun and boring, here they are. Fun meaning I enjoy playing as and going against. That's the end of the video. Subscribe and comment who you think is a better or worst killer.